be. And since we have limited time, so I will dive right into it. And this session is going to be recorded, so no worries for whoever gonna join us a little bit later. So that's gonna be fine. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so first, welcome to the Canada Super Spelling Bee STEAM programs. We have a lot of great stuffs to do for this year, and we are here to talk about 4 specific series that we're going to have this year. So let's first hear about the STEAM programs. So we're going to talk about Scratch. We're going to talk about Python, and the grade is also available. So for Scratch, the audience is typically the grade between 3 to 5. For Python classes, we have grades between 4 to 6. And then we have AI class, artificial intelligence, which is like a very advanced and very interesting course for grade 6 to 9. And USACO, which is the United States Computing Olympiad, which is very, very fun to participate in, very interesting, and it's going to help us a lot. So we're going to talk about these 4 programs that we're going to have in this year and see what is going to happen for each of these sections. So I'm going to be quick because there are 4 programs and you'll just have 30 minutes. And I think we will have some time at the end of the presentation for the questions. So let's just start with the Scratch. So the learning goals for this series is you're going to learn Scratch programming, and we're going to talk about what is that. And we will learn about the algorithms. So the students are going to learn about all the things, all the steps for developing the algorithmic skills for them. And we're going to use their creativity to build very great, cool stuff, cool projects, hands-on projects. And this will contain games, stories, animations, and everything. So Scratch is like a software, and also it is also a programming language that MIT guys built this for teaching programming to students, to not like students, let's say for children. And this is the first thing that like low graders, like from grade 3 to 5, they're going to learn to, that will be their first in touch with programming and algorithms. So it's very interesting, it's very amusing, and it's free to download, it's simple to use, it has a lot of examples, and basically they will have the creativity to build, to work with all of these great stuff, to create animations, games, so it could be also be interactively. And there's going to be a very, very interesting series for them. And yeah, let's see one of the greatest stuffs that other people's actually built their projects, and they actually upload this into this website. So it's scratch.mit.education. It's .edu. So basically, it's the official website for that. And this is going to be one of the final projects that one person did, and it's interesting to see. So you can see. Let me also first. Can you hear the sounds, or can someone just tell me that if they're able to hear the sounds?
No.
Okay, so let me share screen in another mode. I think that will be okay this time. So let me share the sound also. Okay, so I think this time you would also be able to hear the sounds. So this is like the final output of one of the projects in the Scratch. So did you hear this time? Can someone just
Yes.
approve? Perfect. Okay. So this is like a kind of a story thing, and it says, okay, why 11% battery is like better than 1% battery. So it was like playing game, and the world record is 1098. So at 1096, it just got the notification. So you can see it's the kind of creativity that this
No breathing.
do a lot of great things. And the pro tip says, okay, turn off battery notification. So it's a very cool stuff to do and to work with. So this is going to be the scratch, and let's see the poster also. So we will have also great information about the poster. It's going to be 3 levels. So each level, each term is going to be 10 weeks. And at each term, so increasingly, we're going to learn about a lot of great things about like the visual effects, about the sounds, how to put things, how to locate things, and the movements, how to like take the control about how all of these animation can move, and see a lot of examples and work along with them. And for like semester 2 and semester 3, this is going to develop, and it's going to be harder, and it's going to be a little bit challenging. Also, it's going to be also exciting. So you can see at first, if you're not familiar with the Scratch, so we recommend to start with the first level. If you're familiar with the Scratch, you can see by the syllabus that we have here. So we can see, okay, if I'm like 100% sure about all of these things that are going to be introduced in term 1, so I can start from level 2. That will be the hint for you. But if you see that some of them are like blurry for you, so we also recommend to start with that level. So that would also be a very good review of all the things that you might have in your mind. So this is going to be the Scratch program. It's going to be perfect for students from grade 3 to grade 5. And what do we need? Just a laptop and a desktop. So we're going to install Scratch. Also, it's like a web application, so it's nothing to worry about. And it's perfectly fine to work with the children. And then we have another series for this term, for this year. It's going to be Python, and it's for grades from 4 to 6. So first, let's talk about a little bit abstract about what is like Python here. So we have like communication with each other as humans. We talk to each other. But nowadays, we need to actually have a conversation with computers. So we need things to do that computers actually do them for us. And for this conversation, that's not going to be like as easy as our conversation with the humans. So when we say hello, they cannot understand, right? They just understand like binary code, like a series of 1 and 0s. So we need something to have this conversation. When we said hello, they cannot understand hello. They can understand like 0s and 1s. And respectively, like the same here. So we need something in between, and that is programming language. And the programming language of this series that we're going to teach children is going to be Python. So it's like a Google translation for understanding computers and how we can command them, how we can write our own programs. So why we choose this? Because it's like the most popular programming language, and we can have it like in so many things. We can have like gaming, VR, in industry, in like creating actually games, mobile applications, in like healthcare, and like automobiles like Tesla and all of great stuff that you can see in the machines right now. And then like websites, galaxies, exploring, like robotics, everything that you can imagine. Nowadays, you're working with Python. So it's a great thing. It's a great skill for our children to learn for the next generation. And that's why all the great companies that you can imagine, they're working with them, like Google, Netflix, everything, every every single company that you can imagine, they're working with this specific programming language as Python. So the learning goals is, will they going to actually learn basic Python programming, and they're going to learn how to create interactive programs with Python. There will be tons of projects, hands-on projects that they will learn along in the series. So they will learn about different data types, how to control the program, how to think like an algorithm expert. So it's also like a development class for data algorithmic thinking and problem solving. It's going to be very cool, very great, and it's going to be all hands-on projects. And what do we need? So again, we just need a laptop or desktop and zero amount of knowledge programming. So this is going to be very good for like grade 4 to 6 now, that they have very like abstract understanding about what is like the step-by-step algorithm through like Scratch. So the next level is actually going professionally and working with some programming language, which is going to be Python. So this is going to be like the first step, and they need is like a Gmail account. They don't need to install anything on their computer. We're going to use something that is like a free and available for everyone, which is Google Colab. And it's going to be the Python series, so we can also see the poster and see what is going to happen here. So this is going to be the Python class. It's going to be also 3 semesters. Each semester is going to be 10 weeks. And you can see the syllables for each semester. So for the first one, we have like fundamental of Python, working with data, how to get the data from input, how to like express it as output, how to make decisions, lists, loops, and all the other things that are necessary in Python. And also, you can also see that if you're familiar with all of the syllables, all of the things that you can see in one semester, so you can probably say that, okay, maybe I should start with level 2 or even level 3. But if at some point some of them are not like completely understandable, let's go with that level. And it will be like a very perfect review. And also, since the methodology for the classes is mostly on hands-on projects, so you're going to learn a lot of great stuffs, and it's going to be very practice for all the things that you'll just learn. So I recommend everyone to start with the basics, even though that you might know some of the things here. So this is going to be our Python classes. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like the professional step for everyone here. And so let's go with another classes that we have, AI or artificial intelligence. It's going to be the class for grade 6 to 9. And so first, let's talk very briefly about what is like artificial intelligence. So when we think about like intelligence, we think about maybe smart people like Elon Musk or Einstein. But what we it's not specifically related to humans. So for example, we can say that, okay, I have a dog and he's pretty smart, right? So, and what do we mean by that? Means, okay, he can learn pretty fast, right? He can learn my commands very perfectly. And by intelligence, we mean that. We mean the ability to learn. That is like an intelligence, what we're looking for as a definition. And by the artificial means we just make them. So artificial intelligence simply means like the systems that we made and they are available. They are like able to learn. And that's like a very great stuff to do here. And why do we need AI? So it's like makes our lives easier, faster, more efficient. And nowadays we are going to like have AI in everything. Every other part that you just saw in the Python series. So it's going to be available in AI too. We have it in websites, games, like the automobiles, right? Like Tesla and the greatest stuff here, and all the like the galaxy explorers, right? Like a James Webb that we have right now. So all of these things are working now like AI is like a core fundamental things in them, and it's like the new uh like the trend that is going to take over everything, every field right now. So it's very important for us to learn about this. So what do we need for this class? At first, we need basic Python programming. So for taking this class, first you need to have information about Python. This is very important. We're not going to teach Python this class. It's like a pre-requirement for this one. And just you need like a laptop or desktop. And just like the Python class, the project mostly will be on a platform like a Google Colab that will be available for all the students. But you might use additional software based on the requirements. So that will be specifically related to the teacher that's going to teach the course. And you might need other stuffs too that is going to be covered also in the class. And so the benefits is first, you're going to improve your Python programming, you're going to like improve like a problem solving, logical thinking, and creativity in this class. And you're going to learn the cutting edge technology, and you're going to be have successful life in any STEAM major, literally any major. So I can see that now any STEAM major that students are taking right now, they are somehow going to be like in touch with AI. No matter what is the major, it's going to be like the electrical engineering, it's going to be like biomedical engineering, it's going to be chemical engineering, or any other major that you can think of right now at this moment, at this cutting edge science that we are right now. All of these majors, they're going to connect themselves to AI to empower themselves and do like perfectly anything that you're about to do here. So before getting to the last class, first let me show you the AI. So it's gonna have like we're gonna have like 4 terms for this one. We're gonna have artificial intelligence course. So it's gonna be the introduction first. We're going to learn about like basic and advanced concept of AI, different types of AI, how to train AI, and using like real world applications. It's going to be hands-on projects. And during those hands-on projects, we're going to learn about Python programming, a little bit advanced concepts. So it is needed for you to know about Python programming. And for like the other steps, going to have like machine learning, deep learning, and all the great stuff that are happening right now. And for just giving you an abstract overview of what is going to be here. So last year we had the introduction to AI the first semester. And this was, for example, one of the projects that we did as the final project was building something like Alexa that everyone, like most people have in their house. So this is what one of the applications of AI, and it's pretty cool for children in that age, in that grade, will be able to create uh, something like Alexa, and that will be incredibly amazing for them, and also really knowledgeable for them. So they will learn how this AI would actually work, and they will be able to actually create that. So that will be awesome. So let me just show you like the project that we did for this course. Okay, hello.
Hello there.
What is your name?
My name is Alex. It is pleasure to meet you. I'm like the Alexa's older brother. But, I'm not as intelligent as her.
So, would everyone hear that? Was the voice clear?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, Alex, can you play music for us?
What song would you like me to play?
Let It Go.
Playing Let It Go.
This is one of my daughter's favorite songs. Let's see.
Please say the command again.
Iniisip ko rin ang iniisip mo. Tell your mom I say hi. Maraming salamat sa ha. That wasn't my mom.
This is it, right? Yeah. This is the Frozen Let It Go official song. Yeah. So this is like the final project that we did in the AI class at the first semester, at the first level, the introduction to AI. So this is like pretty cool for them and pretty exciting. And they learn a lot of things along with implementing all of those like Python programming knowledge that they have and the AI together to actually build something that they can see in the real world. So that would be like pretty amazing for them. And also that will be our third sessions. So now we're going to for the last part, the USACO. So what does it mean? It's United States Competing Olympiads. It's a computer science competition for high schoolers. So the grade for this class, it will be like grade 7th to 9th. And it's a competitive programming. And this is like very important. And what does it mean? It means for this kinds of competitions that they're going to answer like programming questions. They're going to engage with a lot of skills and they're going to develop those skills that are very crucial for like every step in their life. So they're going to have math, they're going to have coding stuffs, they're going to have learn algorithm and how by just picking one point and the goal, how they can like manage this path step by step and create everything along and how to develop their problem solving and logical thinking. So this is like a package that they're going to develop for learning USACO and learning any competitive programming. And that will be their path to be like a successful thing. And can 10th grade participate in this? But yes, I assure that they can participate in this competition. That's perfectly fine. And so this is going to be in 4 divisions. They have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So you're going to start with the bronze, and you're going to promote if you do well in the competition. And contest is going to last 4 hours. You're going to have like 4 hours to solve 3 problems. So that will be only 3 questions that you would need to answer. So what do you need for this class? You need programming knowledge. So we're not going to teach programming in this class. You need Python programming also. We're going to go to teach Python programming in this class also. So it's going to be like a little review for them. But these are like the pre-requirements for this class. And it is very important for everyone that if they don't know Python, so first they could like take Python class and then tackle this series. So they need like laptop or desktop. And again, it will be any software and anything that will be like necessary. We're going to use Google Colab that will be available online for everyone for free. And so what do we mean by it is like not introductory course for programming? We mean this. So for starting this as like for this series, you need to know these things in Python. You need to know variables, data types, how to read inputs, how to write outputs, loops, if and else conditions, logical operators, and all other things. So these are like very important things to learn and to know before starting this class. So we're not going to talk about these. These are going to be covered in the Python class. And this also can be like simultaneously. So for example, they can start like they finish the first level and maybe start the second level in Python. And then like simultaneously, they can start the USACO after getting some sense of Python and all of these subjects that we just going to need them in this class. And so it's like online coding and solving the questions together. It's going to be interactively. We have brainstorming and challenging just going to be fun and enjoying, and going to develop all of those skills that I just mentioned. And why to participate? So first of all, it's going to have a very, very great skill development about all of those skills that we talked about. We're going to have better admissions for higher ranked universities, and going to increase our chances. And also, we're going to have better jobs. So this is like a very abstract overview of what is happening here. So the USACO finalist colleges from like 2018 to 2020. So you can see most of them, they just went to like MIT, Harvard, Berkeley, Princeton. And so this is like a very great advantage for those who want to tackle those universities, or they're like considering uh, computing engineering and computer science as their major for like those who are in the high school. So for just reviewing all the things once again, so for Scratch, there's a like for children, mostly this is going to be their first steps into programming. They're going to have they're going to develop algorithmic thinking. They're going to have loads of fun creating animations, creating interacting babes, and all those things. And then they're going to for grade like 4 to 6, it's going to be Python, so programming, learning professionally, a programming language that is now all the great companies are using right now. And after learning Python, so you're just going to unlock two beautiful things that we have here, the USACO series, improving programming, logical thinking, problem solving, and also AI. So also the same things, and also we're going to invest for our future, or now that AI just covered like it just got entered in every field that we have right now. And so before having going to the question, let me show you the last poster for USAC also. So we're going to have the first semester is going to be general level. So it's going to be one step behind the bronze. So we're going to have basic programming and coding skills. We're going to learn basic data structure and algorithms. So we're going to use all of those tools that we learn in Python and use them to solve actual questions that are going to be a little bit low level, but they're going to actually train us to go for the higher level. And then we're going to have 2 semesters for bronze level and 2 semesters for silver division that we have. So now let me. I will. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is like all the things that we need to know for the series and for all the great things that are happening in the STEAM program. So before ending our sessions, now we have a little bit of time for answering questions. If you have any question, you are now free to ask. Yes, you can.
What if like a grade 7 wants to learn Python programming?
So it's a great question. The Python programming, the grade that they just put there in the course, it's not specifically related to the grade. So if you are like higher grader and you want to ensure to the Python programming, that's perfectly fine, and it's actually perfect. So if you are in a grade between like 7 to 9, don't feel that, okay, I need to go into USACO, because first you need to know Python. So first go to the Python, no matter what grade you are, and then you can enter for more advanced courses like USACO or AI class.
Okay, thanks.
No worries. Any other questions? Okay, that's it. So thank you, everyone. I hope you will have a great learning journey in this year, 2033 to 2024. And it's going to have very great stuffs for this year. And I hope you're going to have fun. And this class is going to be perfect with perfect teachers also. So basic Python is enough to do Gisako. Yes, basic Python is enough if you know these guys. So before starting Gisako, you need to know these subjects in Python. So if the student know about these, the variables, reading inputs, outputs, loops, if and else conditions, so not necessarily functions, but arrays. So if they know about this, that's going to be like perfectly fine for the introductory, and they can start the USACO, and that will be fine. But if they don't, so it's better for them to first start the Python class, and maybe simultaneously they can start with the USACO. Oh, it's not a team competition. So it's like individual competition, and the class is going to be like a group class. So we're going to have other students in the class, and along with them, we're going to have like interactively working on the problems and solve them, and have a brainstorming and coding online with each other. But the actual competition is individually. Yes. Everybody has to register individually and basically prepare for the competition. Yes. Oh, no worries. Okay, so one last call before ending our session. So if you have any other questions, let me hear it, and we can talk about right now. And if not, so that will be it. Thank you for everyone to join us to hear about all the great programs that we have in STEAM series this year. And I hope you can choose the class that will be perfect for you. Okay. Okay, thank